To begin the video two, let's start with chapter 8, Understanding Google Analytics Reports. So, uh, chapter 8 introduces Google Analytics report and how they help businesses turn data into useful insight. So rather than just displaying numbers, each report answers a different business question and help us understand website performance. In GA4, our standard report are located in the report sections, and they are organized into categories such as real-time acquisition, engagement, monetization, and user report, with each report focusing on a different aspect of customer behavior. And the report snapshot provide a quick overview of important metrics like user engagement session, uh, event count, and traffic trends. So this allows businesses to quickly identify changes before exploring individuals report in more detail. And another useful feature is the ability to change the date range or compare different periods to evaluate whether a website or marketing campaign is improving over time or not. And finally, it's really important to remember that J4 use an event-based data model. So some report will look different from universal analytics, but they still provide valuable insight for making data-driven decisions. So for chapter A, this is the Google Analytics main page, and we click on the left, we can see the report. Click on the report, and on the report snapshot, you can see the number of active new users and event count, something like that. Next up is chapter 9, which focus on acquisition report, which help businesses understand where their website visitor come from. So instead of looking only at the number of visitor, acquisition report show which traffic sources and marketing channels bring the most valuable user. So in GA4, we can analyze different reports such as traffic acquisition, user acquisition, landing pages, and campaigns performance. For example, like if organic search bring the most engaged user, while paid search generates the highest number of conversion. So from that, business can use this information to allocate their marketing budget more effectively. And acquisition report also help identify which landing pages attract the most visitor and which marketing campaign generate the best results. So this allows business to improve their content, optimize campaigns, and attract higher quality traffic. And overall, this chapter help to answer three important questions. First is where do my visitor come from? Secondly, is which channel perform the best? And finally, and where should I invest my marketing budget? So on chapter 9, on the left side, you can see the life cycle. Let's click on here, and you can see a whole bunch of acquisition report. So click on the traffic acquisition. You can see the type of, you can see the organic search and the type of organic search, page search, referral, nice, something like that. And another one is user acquisition. Yeah, and you can see the total user by the first user primary channel group. So yeah, you can see among the different channels. After understanding the acquisition report, let's move to the chapter 10, which we will focus on the behavior report. This report helps business understand what user do after they arrive on the website. So instead of showing where visitor come from, this report analyze how user interact with the content, which pages they visit, what action they take, and where they leave the website. So in GA4, behavior report includes pages and screens, engagement, events, landing pages, and exit pages. For example, like if a product page receive many visits but very few conversion, or if user frequently exit the checkout page, so from there, business can investigate the problem and improve the user experience. So the behavior report also measure the important metrics such as engaged sessions, engagement rate, and event, helping business to understand which content perform well and which area needs improvement. So, in short, behavior report help the business answer three important questions. First, what content do users engage with? Secondly, where do they leave the website, and how can we improve the customer experience to increase conversion? Now, to demonstrate the chapter 10, let's explore the engagement report. So, this report shows which page received the most view and engagement. So, let's um, open the engagement right here and move into the event. Yeah, and you can see the event user perform, such as the page view, scrolls, or purchases. And another one is the landing page. So landing page will help us to understand where user begin their journey on the website. Um, yeah, here, for example, like the shop lifestyle, the Google Play sticker. So next up, chapter 11 explain how Google Ads work together with Google Analytics to measure the performance of online advertising campaigns. So by linking Google Ads with GA4, business can see not only how many users click on an advertisement, but also what those users do after they arrive on the website. So, for instance, Google Analytics can show whether a campaign generate purchases, newsletter sign up or downloads or order conversion. It also allows business to compare different campaigns and identify which one deliver the best result. So another important feature is the e-commerce reporting, so which combines conversion data with revenue. So this helps business understand which marketing efforts have the greatest impact on sales, rather than simply just generating website traffic. So instead of making decisions based on assumptions, marketer can use this information from chapter 11 to optimize the advertising budgets, improve campaign performance, and focus on the channel that create the highest business value. So integrating Google Ads with Google Analytics can help business measure advertising performance, to track conversion, and more importantly, make more effective marketing decisions. Chapter 11, advertising. So on the left side, let's click on the advertising part. So this section display the advertising performance after Google Ads had been linked with GA4. Uh, Here you can see. So at the attribution. So attribution help us to understand which marketing channel contribute to conversions. So next up is chapter 12, which introduce the Google Analytics admin panel. So this is where we manage the setting and configuration of the GA4 account. So unlike the report section, the admin panel is used to control how data is collected, managed, and shared. So the admin panel is organized into three main levels: account, property, and data stream. So at the account level, we can manage user assets and overall account setting. At the property level, we can configure the website or app we want to measure. Finally, the data stream contains the tracking setting that allow Google Analytics to collect data from a website or mobile app. So the admin panel also allow us to manage event conversion, user permission, and product links, such as connecting Google Ads with our Search Console. So proper configuration is important because even the best report are only useful if the data have been collected correctly from the beginning. So overall, the admin panel provides the tool needed to set up, maintain, and manage Google Analytics property. So ensuring that business collect is accurate and reliable. Into chapter 12, so at the admin part, at the low corner on the left side, here you can see admin. Click on here. I can now I will demonstrate the admin panel. So this is where we manage the analytic account. So at the account port, this section contains the overall account setting, like the account name, the country, and the property. The property is also setting really specific to the website or app we measuring. So yeah, also the data stream. The data stream managed how J4 collect the data from on the website. And events. This is where we manage the event track by the Google Analytics. And the final chapter from the book is chapter 13, real-time report. So the final chapter introduces the real-time report, which allow business to monitor what is happening on their website at this very moment. So unlike other reports that analyze historical data, real-time report display current user activity, helping business to respond immediately to changes. So in GA4, we can see important information such as the number of active user, the page that we are viewing, the traffic sources, location, and the event they are performing. So this provide a live overview of the website activity. So real-time report are very useful for testing. So what I mean is that after installing a tracking tag or creating a new event, we can visit the website ourselves and check whether our activity appears on the real-time report. If it does, we know that the tracking has been set up correctly. So overall, real-time report help businesses to monitor live user activity, verify check-in, and quickly identify issues or opportunity as they happen. And finally, let's look at the real-time report. So let's click on the real-time overview here. You can see the active user. This which is how many users are active on the website at this moment, and also the traffic source. Like you can see on the screen right here, first user source by audience, by page title and screen name, and yeah, the real-time pages. They are the pages users are viewing right now. Yeah, and that's the end of our video.